History is a teacher, but only if we choose to learn. Time and time again, we see the same mistakes repeated. Wars that could have been prevented, injustices that tore societies apart, and misunderstandings that led to disaster. This raises the question, if we lifted each other up instead of putting each other down, could we see a positive change around the world? Imagine the peaceful future we could create. These principles are not just for history books and political leaders, they're for each and every one of us. Now, this morning, let's explore how spreading the truth and fairness and building goodwill can affect each and every one of us. History tells us that when truth is ignored, peace is impossible. For nearly 5 decades, we saw two global superpowers pinned against each other in tension, the United States and the Soviet Union. One side fearing the other, exaggerated beliefs based on lies, propaganda, misinformation. If we just took a minute to speak and understand each other, maybe things like this could have been prevented. If we do this in our own lives, perhaps mistakes and issues that we could face could be snuffed out at the very beginning. History teaches us that without our understanding and our ability to act as one, peace is not something we can achieve. We saw this in the United States with the Civil Rights Movement. For generations, people of color faced systematic injustice just because of the color of their skin. If we took a moment to speak and to understand and to be fair, the suffering of millions could have been avoided. When we ask, is it just and fair for everyone involved, we wonder, what is it that we are doing wrong? What can we do to be better? The 4-way speech test is not just a set of rules, it is a guideline. And truth and fairness should be guiding principles in each of our lives. People continue to focus on the things that divide them and differentiate them from everybody else rather than what unites them. If we just took a moment to speak with one another and to try to understand other people rather than to shut them out and stay within our own bubbles, we could have a much better world, not just for you and I, but for the people to come after us. Every decision we make has a ripple effect. Take climate change, for example. Decades of industrial expansion putting power over people and economic growth over the safety of the people to come after them. Now we face things falling apart and people being damaged because of the mistakes of the past. If we had asked, will this be beneficial to all, perhaps we could see a better tomorrow, a better today. But we neglected to foster that goodwill and that friendship. And that took us a step back and put us on a wall, but we can go past that. Everything we do has some effect on what will happen tomorrow. So let's bring this closer to home. Think about social media and rumors. One rumor about somebody, one false Instagram page, could ruin their image in a matter of days. If we just took a moment to recollect and say, is this the truth? Perhaps we could see a better future. We see arguments over the internet every day. People arguing about political beliefs, personal opinions, lifestyle choices. And instead of trying to understand, to grow, to build that goodwill, we cancel, we block, and we move on. In the past, we've seen terrible things happen, such as the Holocaust and apartheid, and even in modern day political tensions, all because people refuse to think about it being fair, to think about if it'll be beneficial to all of us. And history does not have to repeat itself. If we seek the truth, we prevent conflict. If we promote fairness, we promote justice. If we build goodwill, we create stronger communities. And if we think, will it be beneficial to each and every one of us, we build a better future. The four-way test is not just a set of rules. It is building blocks. And history is not just something for the books. It can either be blueprints for disaster or the key for a better tomorrow. So let's choose truth. Let's choose peace. Let's choose fairness. Let's choose integrity. Let's be the students of history and not just remember it, but change it. Thank you.